stone surface dark planet orbits around a white silver sun as stone statues stand tall, alone throughout the dead planet, with dead trees spreading vastly throughout the stone landscape as a human colonist shuttle lands on the planet in the middle of the dead forest, as human researchers exit the ship carrying weapons and computers to do their research on the planet. Remember, we must stay together, since we have little knowledge of this world, and the possibility of getting lost, or worse, happening is very high. Only do your research around the ship. The human researchers nod in acknowledgement as they set up their tools to gain more knowledge about the planet, as a small security squad sets up the perimeter around the ship, protecting the research team. Holly, come and look at this. The female researcher runs over as she sees the researcher measuring the amount of life signs on the planet. What is it, Colin? Apart from all of us there is no inhabited species on this planet, which means that this world is really dead. Not even an animal species roaming around? Nope, not even wildlife. Colin flicks a button on the computer, locating any wildlife on the planet. This planet can be real. A sense of unease slowly dawns on the research team as they begin to discover more data about the planet. Any luck on discovering any species on this planet? The commander approaches Holly and Colin. From Mr. Lux's research on any life forms, there are no inhabitable species on this planet, apart from all of us. Not even any wildlife on this planet exists. Right, well, keep working. I'm sure we'll discover more new information about this planet. The commander marches away, leaving Holly and Colin to continue their research near the shuttle. Don't you feel like there's something off about this planet? Holly turns to Colin. How do you mean? Like, don't you feel like something's watching you? Like, waiting to leap out at you? I'm sure it's nothing, Colin. It might just be the atmosphere of this unknown world. The research team continue their research as security soldiers patrol each corner of their perimeter in the dead forest as a stone angel suddenly appears in the darkness of the dead forest. Commander, I've spotted something in the distance of the southeast corner of the perimeter. Holly hears the soldier's transmission as she becomes a little scared of what this planet contains. Don't investigate it. I'm sending a small team to go and identify it. Stay at your post. Yes, sir. The comm channel ends as Holly begins to investigate the statues on the dead world. Commander, did the soldier describe what the thing looked like? The security commander marches over to Holly. He did not. Why did you ask? Maybe the statues here are the inhabited species. It's only a theory, but it could be possible. The commander laughs at the concept of living statues. Come on, don't be ridiculous. There's no such thing as living statues. The small team approaches the statue, standing still within the forest. Commander, put me through to the small team you sent out to investigate the thing in the distance. Of course, but I'm sure it's nothing. The commander opens the comm channel to Holly. We are just approaching the statue now. It's still standing where it was originally spotted. Can you describe what it looks like? Yes, of course, ma'am. The statue is like an angel with its hands covering its face, I'm guessing. Holly uses her computer using the information gained from the security soldier as an image of a weeping angel appears on the screen. Oh my god, that can't be possible. I'm getting my team out of there. As the small team surround the statue, as it quickly wipes out the entire team surrounding it, sapping them back in time. Alpha team, back away from the statue. No response from the team as the comm channel turns silent. Alpha team, come in. Holly turns off her computer straight away. We need to get out of here. Now. The entire team shakes in fear as the angels begin to surround the human colonists. Everyone, keep looking at the statues. Do not let them move. The security soldier team stand their ground, allowing the research team to pack away all their tools and computers into the shuttle as one soldier disappears every minute. Come on, Commander, get in now. You all need to leave now. You can shed light on this planet. Now go! The shuttle door closes as the angels kill the rest of the security team, with the human colonist ship leaving the dark planet and heading towards a space station far away from the dead world. The TARDIS lands in a storage unit room, deep within the space station. Second time I've landed in a storage room. The 14th Doctor ventures outside the storage room and stands in the middle of a corridor, with other junctions splitting off into different directions as the Time Lord makes a quick decision where to go. Let's go this way. Time to find out where I am. The time traveller enters a massive room filled with human colonists, eating their food from the kitchen opposite the mess hall. Ha! This is magnificent. Humans, you lot never change. The Doctor smiles, proud of what humanity has achieved in the far future, seeing the magnificence of the human race, as the Time Lord mingles with the crowds. Hi, just a quick question. Can you tell me where I am? Where you been living? Well, I've been travelling around the universe. I haven't really been keeping up with news, really. Went to Space Station Zeta, in an unknown region of space. Oh, right. Well, that's certainly interesting, thank you. The Doctor walks away from the kitchen as he thinks on the mention of unknown space. Well, in all of my over 2,000 years of time and space, I've never heard of unknown space, where no one has been before. Meanwhile, many human engineers and officers work 24/7, keeping the space station in order, as one officer operates the security cameras as he stumbles across an image of the TARDIS. Ma'am, have a look at this. The human colonist leader and research officer Holly walks over, seeing the sight of a 1963 police box in their storage room. This is interesting. Scan the box for any alien presence. Yes, ma'am. We cannot allow aliens to destroy what we have built here. Meanwhile, the Doctor roams through the space station alone as he begins to see a singular planet orbiting a near silver star in the distance. Now, that is interesting. Just as the Doctor begins his walk back to the TARDIS, security officers flood into the corridor surrounding the Time Lord. Oh, right, now, there's probably two reasons why you shouldn't shoot me. One of them is the security soldier knocks the babbling time traveller out using the butt of his rifle. Ma'am, we've secured the intruder. Good. Bring him up to the bridge and secure storage room at room A. Yes, ma'am. The soldiers march through the space station to the storage room as the commander picks up the unconscious Doctor and escorting him up to the bridge of the space station, where the Doctor is put in a chair with restraints on his hands and legs as the Time Lord wakes up slowly, seeing many people hard at work operating the space station. Ugh. Oh, that was a hard, heavy hit. Commander, you may leave us. Yes, ma'am. The commander leaves the bridge as Holly begins to circle the Doctor. How did you get on board? Oh, well, that's a long story. Tell us, otherwise we'll use other means to get the information out of you. Oh, okay. Well, I arrived on the station through my time capsule that brought me here by, well, coincidence. What is your name? I'm the Doctor. Holly stops and turns to face the time traveller. Doctor what? The Doctor smiles a little. Just a doctor. Okay, I'll run these pieces of information and we will confirm your existence, especially where we are in the universe. Sorry, can you tell me exactly what a human colony is doing in unknown region of space? Holly turns slowly back at the Doctor. We came here to learn more secrets that the universe has in store for us. Holly then turns away and looks up at the Doctor at a nearby computer. That is brilliant! Humanity exploring the vast reaches of the universe. Absolutely fantastic. The Doctor smiles once again, happy to see the human race becoming more adventurous and more prominent in the universe. Meanwhile, the computer confirms the Time Lord's existence as Holly feels a sudden sense of wonder for the Doctor. Guards, release the Doctor. He can help us. Yes, ma'am. The guards deactivate the restraints, allowing the Doctor to spring up from the chair. Ha! Right, thank you. So, what are you specifically exploring in this unknown region of space, then? We were exploring a planet called Kadia 3 years ago until an incident that has stopped us from going back since. And the incident was what? Holly hesitates as she activates a hollow map of the nearby planets within the unknown regions. Look, these are all the planets in this region, with life thriving on them, but if you look at Kadia, it has no life of any form. Really? What was the surface of the planet like? Well, it was a barren wasteland with dead forests and stone statues littered throughout the planet. Really? Then, if this is true, this planet shouldn't exist because there is something down there keeping it in existence. Why do you think it is? The Doctor thinks of the only being in the universe with a little backstory. The Weeping Angels. Holly's spine shivers with the announcement of the angel's name being mentioned as the Doctor turns to her. You've met them before, haven't you? Is this the incident you encountered 3 years ago? Why do you want to know? I can help you, honestly, I can. How can we stop them? Oh, Holly, you can't kill a stone. You just run and don't blink, and you don't turn your back from them. There is one way that can stop them, but it won't destroy them. What is the only way? You get their reflection so they can't move. The angels move by a living creature, not looking directly at them. But other than that, you have chronodyne generators. You just resort to the option of getting their reflection. I've heard of the Weeping Angels, but I didn't know that they are this hard to beat. Well, I've encountered them many times before, and they took a few past friends of mine. Oh, I'm so sorry, Doctor. The Doctor looks to Holly as the hollow map deactivates, as the security commander enters the bridge. Ma'am, we've had orders from New Earth. Thank you, Commander. Put them through. Yes, ma'am. A hollow call appears in front of everyone on the bridge as the Doctor marvels at the sight of New Earth. Oh, that is amazing! To see New Earth now thriving since, well, the last time I visited the place. The president of New York appears on screen. Hello, Doctor. I've heard good things about you. Oh, well, thank you. I deeply appreciate that. Anyway, on to more pressing matters. You have orders for us, President? Yes. You are required to bring the Doctor with you to the planet Kadia. Why? It's full of dangerous things down there. We must know everything about the planet. The Doctor steps forward next to Holly. Well, sorry to interrupt, but why are you so interested in this planet? Just get the job done. Otherwise, you are dismissed, Miss Wright. The hollow transmission ends as Holly sighs in subtle fear. Come on, let's get this done. I will try and keep you all safe. That's a promise. Holly immediately hugs the doctor. Thank you, Doctor. They break away from the hug, resuming their professional roles, leaving the doctor stunned for a few moments. We will take a small team back down to the planet, using a shuttle waiting for us in the hangar below. The team, Holly and the doctor, make their way down to the hangar as the security soldiers continue to guard the TARDIS. You do know we can just use my TARDIS to get down onto the planet, right? We know, Doctor, but you decide to run away. Oh, well, maybe it would depend on the situation and your true intentions, but I trust you fully. Holly smiles as they enter the hangar, with the shuttle waiting for them. This is a basic shuttle ship with no defences. The Time Lord points out the flaws as Holly gives him a look. Okay, fine, I'm coming aboard. The Doctor boards the shuttle as they strap themselves in, ready for takeoff to Kadia. When we land on the planet, we must be extremely careful. They are fast. Moving statues. That's ridiculous. The Doctor stands up as the ship takes off and leaves the station. Trust me, the Weeping Angels are violent and fast. They are known as the Lonely Assassins because they can only take you out with ease. The atmosphere in the ship shifts as the Doctor sits back down, saying his piece and debunking the ridiculousness of the Weeping Angels. Thank you, Doctor, for your informative input. Glad to be of help, Miss Wright. The ship approaches planet Kadia as everyone on the ship starts to look out a nearby window to view the dead planet. This planet can't exist. I'm sorry, but it just can't. Why is that? No one knows how the angels came to be, but only by legends that can't always be believed. Some say the angels are as old as the universe. How old is that? Oh, well, billions of years old. They feed on time energy, and that's how they've survived for these billions of years, through zapping people back in time and feeding off their time energy for their remaining years on the planet Earth. And many other planets, I suppose. Monsters. The soldier sits back, disgusted, as the ship lands outside a massive tomb-like temple. We've landed. The team, Holly and the Doctor, walk down the ramp to discover the same dead planet surface with dead forests in the distance, with the tomb temple standing tall as the Time Lord's interest peaks. Oh, that's new. What's that? Well, theory is that this temple is the tomb of the Weeping Angels, but then again, it is just a theory. Holly waves everyone in with the Doctor standing next to her. Last time I was here, my team were killed, so full alert at all times, and watch out for the angel statues. Everyone nods and gets to work while the Doctor begins to wander off. Doctor, what are you doing? I'm just having a little quick look at this temple, since I've never actually seen anything like this before. The Doctor pulls out a torch out of his coat pocket as he points it down the dark entrance, discovering a long corridor into the darkness of the temple. We must be careful. There might be millions of angels down there, so we need soldiers guarding this entrance now. Holly waves over two security guards as they jog over, holding their rifles in their arms. Guard the entrance here and keep your eyes down there. Why? Angels can move very fast if they're unobserved. Alright, yes sir. The Doctor and Holly walk away back up to the ship as the research team continue their work on the planet Kadia. I feel like we might need to venture into the Tomb of the Angels to dig up more information. But why though? Well, so that the prison on New Earth is satisfied, and so you won't have to risk coming back here ever again. Holly considers the Doctor's suggestion as she walks away from the time traveller. I'll consider it. Doctor, but for now we must stay here. The Doctor sighs and walks past many researchers and builds a small device to measure time-space anomalies. As time ticks by, deep below in the temple lies the Weeping Angels, standing still within the darkness. As Holly gathers the strength to venture into the temple with the Doctor and her team, the time traveller approaches her once more. So, have you changed your mind then? Look, there's no other way. Don't worry, Holly. I will try my best to keep you and your team safe. Holly looks into the Time Lord's eyes. I give you my word. Holly smiles as her team gathers around her and the Doctor. We will be going inside the temple, so listen closely. We all stick together, and we must be on high alert in case the angels decide to attack us. The Doctor here knows more about what we are about to face than I do, so I'll let him brief you all on what the Weeping Angels are. Holly gestures for the Doctor to step forward. Oh, thank you, Miss Wright. Right, the Weeping Angels are as old as the universe, some say, and you mustn't look into the eyes of an angel because they can literally climb into your body and will slowly turn you all into an angel. And this is key and very, 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 very important. Don't blink. Security soldiers lock and prime their weapons with Holly and the Doctor leading the march into the temple. Allons-y! They all walk cautiously into the darkness as they switch on their torches, seeing the stone markings and many dormant Weeping Angels standing still in small pods within the temple walls. Why are they in pods? No idea. I've never seen anything like this before. That's reassuring. Holly gives a sarcastic remark to the Doctor as they venture more inside the temple as researchers gather as much intel as they can within the temple. Meanwhile, all the heads of the Weeping Angels slowly begin to turn as the team passes each angel. The Doctor and Holly and the research team enter a massive hall-like room as the team spreads out, securing the perimeter. Do you have another light source that can illuminate an entire room? A security soldier pulls out a heavy bag from within his bag. Yes, sir. One of these should do the trick. The soldier passes a light sphere to the Time Lord. Ah, that's more like it. The time traveller boosts the light sphere up into the ceiling as it activates and illuminates the entire room. Haha, much better. The Doctor turns off his torch and confidently marches around the room, mentally studying the stone markings on the walls. What's your theory, Doctor? The Doctor stops and gives Holly a small puzzled look. Well, about these stone markings on the walls, I mean. Ah, yes, of course, right. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'm certain these are the words of a long-lost species that died out centuries ago. What does that mean? The Doctor becomes a little more worried. It means that the angels use the entire temple as like an arena to kill its prey. The words shiver Holly's spine as her and the Doctor urge everyone to get out as the angels make their advance on them. Right, keep looking at all of them. Everyone get in the circle and keep looking at the angels. Security soldiers open fire at the Weeping Angels for no effect. Bullets can't stop them. Before the Doctor accepts his fate of being killed by the hands of the Weeping Angels, a crack in time begins to form within the wall, shining more light onto the team, while the angels feast on the light sphere, finally shattering into a million pieces. Torches on, now! Everyone scrambles for their torches as the angels kill each team member, one by one, while the crack embeds itself into the wall. What the hell is that in the wall? It's the time fissure, and if we can suck all the angels into the crack so that all memory of them will be erased. Again. Do something then to do it. I can't. I have nothing that can jumpstart the crack to open, revealing absolutely nothing but bright white light. The Doctor and Holly find a small gap to escape into away from the Angels. Stay close. The Doctor and Holly dive into the small gap, with the Angels rapidly closing in, killing the rest of the research team. The time traveller knocks a rock, sealing the small gap shut, stopping the Angels from entering. What do we do now? We find a way to get out of here and to completely announce this planet as a high danger zone so that no one else can arrive here and be killed. The duo switch on their torches as they cautiously walk through a stone corridor, as Holly reflects on leaving her research team behind. I can't believe I just left them behind. Holly goes into a temporary feel of shock, dropping her torch with the Doctor quickly looking round and helping her. There was nothing we could have done. Come on, we're nearly out of here. The Doctor carries Holly out of the temple through an exit on the other side of the structure. The Doctor puts Holly down as he uses his TARDIS key to summon his magical box. What are you doing now? The Doctor turns to her with no fear. Putting an end to the Angels. The TARDIS materializes in front of them. Welcome to the place of infinite possibilities. The Time Lord clicks his fingers, swinging the doors open, revealing the console room to Holly. Oh my god, it's massive on the inside. Oh, well, I didn't expect that, but anyway, I can use the TARDIS to implode the planet and reboot recent events. The duo step inside as the Doctor races around the console, flicking buttons and switches as the entire planet implodes, and a quick flash engulfs the planet, with recent time resetting, saving everyone who lost their lives to the Angels. The TARDIS arrives in the mess hall as the Doctor and Holly step outside. Wait, did that just happen? The Doctor smiles to Holly. Oh, yes it did. We'll only remember what really happened to everyone. But everyone else? We've forgotten about Kadia and the Angels. Thank you, but does that mean everyone's alive and working on the station? The Doctor just gives her a smile as he enters the police box, leaving Holly behind. Holly, is that you? Holly turns around to see Colin standing in front of her as they embrace each other. What the hell happened? I don't know, but we're all safe now. That's all that matters. They both continue to hug and show their affection for one another as the TARDIS floats through space as the Doctor walks slowly around the console room. Oh, maybe I could do with someone being here to keep me company. The TARDIS beeps and whistles. Yeah, maybe that wouldn't be a bad idea. The TARDIS lands back in front of Holly and Colin as they break away from their entrance or embrace. What the hell is that? The Doctor quickly sees Holly and Colin happy together. Oh, sorry, bad timing. But I was wondering, Holly, if you want, you could come travelling with me. And go where? Well, go absolutely anywhere throughout time and space. Your choice. Holly smiles and begins to walk slowly towards the TARDIS, as Colin slowly starts to feel sad about letting go of the one person he loves the most. Thank you for coming back, but I think I'll be alright without travelling with you, Doctor. The Time Lord's smile slowly fades, but with understanding. Oh, okay. That's fine. Well, good luck, you two, and just be magnificent. They all smile as the TARDIS dematerializes, leaving the Doctor alone inside the expansive, worn-out interior of the 13th Doctor's TARDIS. As Holly and Colin begin to start their romantic relationship together, as the space station stands quietly in deep space, with no nearby planet to be seen, but just rocks and dust.